Good hair days, it looks like on the camera, so you guys are good to go.
All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and get started since we are recording, then she can pull the minutes off the recording. We'll start on the fire side of things. So staff stations officially ended on Wednesday.
Okay.
So, and then ironically, we had two supposed fires the next day.
Yeah.
Got out there. One was a burn barrel that from the highway
Oh,
where the burn barrel is located, there's a haystack that's quite a ways off, but it made it look like the haystack was on fire.
I see.
And then we got dispatched to a vehicle fire, and we showed up at location, and the vehicle was gone.
Well, they drove away.
So they drove away. So they got it out, and there was a smell of burnt plastic right there in that area, but they were gone already. So.
Well,
So that's how that went. Sent two guys down to Arkansas to look at that tender.
oh yeah.
Their evaluation of the tender is get it bought right now. I'm like, okay,
Do not waste time.
don't waste time. So
They say that it's,
they said it's in really good condition. It's immaculate for being a 94.
Yeah, if you had told me,
Um,
I'd have definitely thought it was newer than that, looking at the video of it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in great shape, so.
It's good, clean, 24,000 miles on it, 3,000 gallon water tank, 750 gallon per minute pump on the front. So it can do double duty as a water tender, or it'll be the second due truck on structure fires. So we'll have good water capabilities in the county. Price, they reduced the price for us. So instead
That was
of
thoughtful.
$72,950, the purchase price is $62,950.
Wow.
So they took 10,000 off for us. They're fixing. There were a couple tiny little things. So the bushings on the suspension are old, so they're going to put new bushings in for us. Replace one air tank for the brakes. Apparently, somewhere along the way, they got some scratches in the tank, so they're just going to put a new tank on for us.
Wow.
So,
Boy, you're persuasive.
hey, you know, every once in a while, I can do something right. $4,000 to ship it up to us. They provide their own shipping company in that, so
Yeah.
that's reasonable.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, considering I think the last engine I had shipped up was right around that $3,900. So,
Yeah.
and this is coming from farther. So, got the claim turned in for that. So that should get paid here shortly.
Well, we saw there was a claim from you guys for, there were 8 tires had to be replaced.
Oh,
Oh, that was
Yep.
for Bull Mountain. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So
that was a
good.
big claim.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man, I got to looking at that.
Yeah, that was a big claim, and we should probably figure out a way. I'm sure there's a way in Black Mountain to, so when we submit a claim, if we even just get a basic sheet saying this claim is paid, this claim, because we submitted that claim
In
Yeah.
August.
In
You actually have a
August.
receipt.
In August.
and they called up and are like, hey, where's our money? And we
Right.
got to looking
You
into
submitted it to us?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then where in the hell
Well,
was it? Yeah.
Can I mention that there's never receipts, you never,
Yeah.
and then they have, you can come and ask when was, but it would nice to have a receipt.
It should not have been held up.
Right. So we just don't know what happened there, but
Yeah.
we pulled it up off the computer with the date when we saved it,
Mhm.
printed it off, you know, because we keep receipts of that, so if something like that happens. So I don't know, it could have got stuck to something. I
Yeah.
mean, so it's not a big deal. It's paid for. It's taken care of. It's just a thing as a department head, just, you know, just a receipt that, you know, it's been paid.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if Black Mountain would authorize us, I know with the auditor that they didn't want us to have a lot of options in Black Mountain, what we could see or not see.
Right.
If there's a way, then I don't have to bug Justina or Gary Lynn to print off the claim list every week. You know what I mean? Cause I can't access and show what claims have been paid. I have to ask them, so. Anyway, just something to think about. But yeah, no, that was a big deal, because that was replacing all the tender tires.
Yeah.
So they were starting to get weather checked and rotted, so it was a safety thing.
Oh, yeah. They do
Oh,
well.
with that, is this your claim here, Justin Russell? Yeah, there's no signature on this claim, so I wouldn't gonna pay that.
Oh, the membership fee to,
Oh, to VFAS?
Yeah.
Or NFPA?
this is the 225 NFPA.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect, thank you, Mike. I blame the secretary on that one.
Sure. I'll take blame on that.
And then I sweet talked the BLM. They are giving us a Type 6 Wildland engine for free.
Really?
So, talked with Isaac on that yesterday. Pump and all that's good. They have a weird gremlin in it though, and he wanted to be upfront about it, that there's some weird gremlin where when they go up hills, it limits their speed to like 45 miles an hour. So it just sounds like a computer module of some sort.
That sounds like,
But when you're getting it for free,
yeah.
you know, and
Well,
types.
let's drive up hills at 45.
Exactly. It's a good way to slow some of these guys down. But no, it's a pretty good engine. It was actually Isaac's engine until about 2 years ago when he got promoted.
Yeah.
So he knows the ins and outs on it. So even if we had to put, you know, a couple thousand into it, it's still cheaper than a brand new Type 6 engine we were speccing out. They're about 175,000 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so I see used engines in our future for a long time.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Well, let me say it fast, it was something.
Gills Point S, Tire and Auto Service, Billings, Montana.
Mm-hmm.
It was billed on August 27th.
Yep.
And I don't know when, there's no date on it as to when we received it, but it's on this.
So,
Yep.
on my
September.
computer, it shows the date that I saved the claim or whatever.
Yeah.
And as soon as I save them, I print them, and then I bring them up. So,
Yeah,
it would have been
I
either
know we
that
haven't
day
seen it
or.
before. I know when I saw this claim, I says, what the hell, man? I went and looked at those tires, and then I looked at the actual bill, and it says, yeah, this is probably legitimate, so.
Yep.
We've approved it, but we didn't see it until yesterday. Where it was between here and there, I
Are
don't
we
know.
having a party? We're trying. Oh.
Let's see here, DES side of things, so obviously we already opened up the bids, read them out loud. We'll compile the data, get that taken care of. Darren's been doing good on that. He's got Tetra Tech set up to come up and do their quick little asbestos, just to verify, you know, that there is no asbestos in the building.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Had our statewide DES call yesterday. Nothing really major to come out of that. We're still on the timeline, so next Tuesday, Wednesday, we should know for sure if we got the funding for that Homeland Security grant. That's when they're gonna be releasing the funds, so, but we did get, the initial award letter, so we're good on that grant. Those kind of the main things out of DES from the state level. Radio side of things, next week we are fixing and repairing North Repeater.
Yeah.
North Repeater will be down until about noon next Thursday. And then when we're done with that, the following week, we're gonna go out to the Turley Hill repeater and get that up and running, so. And then that'll be another repeater for anybody to use, but the road department can utilize in that, cause it's a non-monitored repeater from dispatch, so they're not overloading traffic there. RES side of things, Glenn got a few more signs installed. We got our screws in that in so we can finish working on some of those signs.
Finally.
And then, with the approval of the budgets and that, we'll get our sign order in for the fall. So then he'll have stuff he can work on throughout the winter.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. And yeah, other than that, that's us in a nutshell.
Pretty much.
Any questions, comments, concerns, kicking
No.
the asses?
He'll let you know when he wants to kick your ass, don't worry. Yeah, and then just catching up on fire reports.
Yep.
Yeah.
4-day school week.
Paperwork.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys have that here?
Thank God for that new system.
Oh, you're moving
'Cause
back.
I had a lot of them to get caught up on. And
We're at a King.
it would have probably been at least like a 2-week project of getting them all.
Yeah, through the old system.
And I probably got about an hour worth left, so it's wonderful.
What time did they go?
Makes life a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's pretty much it in a nutshell, like you said. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be gone Monday through Thursday next week. I'm going back up to Windy Rock, get my task book finalized, signed off, and then I'll be fully certified loafer. So, liaison officer.
It's not the greatest.
Sorry about that.
It's not the greatest title when they call you a loafer.
Yeah, it makes it sound like I'm just sitting out there in the command trailer, just.
Yeah,
Well, they need
I
to
would not,
reevaluate
that didn't surprise me.
At least.
the first time I heard it called that, I'm like, what?
What?
I mean, they're making it like, oh yeah, loafer does this, does that. I'm like, in my mind, that's not what a loafer does.
That's not
by
what a
any
loafer
means,
does.
So.
Loafers don't do anything.
Exactly.
Loafer.
No.
Gotta love their acronyms.
Yep.
Liaison officer. I'm like, oh, okay. I'd be better off just saying that.
Yep.
Loafer.
And I did see Darcy did send an invoice, so county got paid for the last time I went up there, so
Oh,
that went into the fire council fund, $1,000, so a little bit of extra money coming in for the county. So
Keep it up.
Half a star, though. Only
a quarter of a star.
it wasn't big money. It's not big enough.
Not big enough.
It's gotta do better.
A quarter star.
Yep.
He gets like
I'll keep
a
it.
tip of the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is
You
it
need a
enough
full
for
star
loafer?
to be at the top.
Exactly.
Well, a loafer, I should be able to present that quarter star as the equivalent of like 3 stars if
Yeah.
I'm doing it correctly.
Oh, you got
Exactly.
it.
So,
Give me a break.
see, man, you're gonna miss us.
I'm gonna
Not
send
you.
in the bingo card.
Who was
I'm gonna send in the bingo card every week. I'm keeping track.
Okay.
who was the guy that was in here before we came in? He was here a couple weeks ago. He looks really
He's running
familiar.
for sheriff.
He's running for sheriff.
Oh, is that Mr. House?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've seen him before, but I didn't know who he was. So, and then he walked out as I walked in. So I was like, oh, so much for introducing myself. Figure out who he is. But
Yeah.
everybody out there, I'm like, who's that guy? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, come on, guys. Somebody's got to know.
Somebody has to know.
Figured you guys would know. I mean, you're in here talking.
With a
So,
bond.
you know.
he's a modest fellow. He's very qualified, good hard worker.
What's his name again? Sorry.
Jeremy House.
Jeremy House. Got it. I heard House, but okay.
Yeah. Next year you'll probably meet him much more.
$8. Cash or check?
He should do, I will be a household name.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
That's punny.
Uh-huh. Yeah, very funny.
It's a stretch.
All right, guys.
Oh, well, don't be a loafer.
Have a wonderful one. You guys
have a
good one too. Will do.
Thank
See ya.
Didn't get your cake.
can't have your cake and eat it too.
I mean, I know you better than that.
He's Russian.
I did not say that.
Bingo.
He's running over there.
Ooh, stop it.
Too much fun.
Throwing everything on the floor does not give you the whole cake.
That's a great one.
You too.
So I wasn't gonna stop in, but I was a little shocked. I did not know that, the county agent has a debit card and his own account and everything. Yeah, he said, well, the commissioner said to come over. I was like, what are you talking about? And he's going, I need to put money on my debit card. I was like, so I'm thinking his personal debit card. I was like, this isn't even making sense to me. And so he's like, he goes, well, no, my account with the county. I said,
Partying,
you have a debit card through the county? And he's like, yeah. And I said, why do you have a debit card through the county? He's like, I don't know. So I went and asked Cheryl. I was like, do you know it? And she's like, nope.
Well, it kinda surprised me too, but it must've been all,
I think
They're all legitimate.
yeah.
Yeah,
We thought that you put your approval on it.
What we were talking about.
no, because he even gets the bank statement, so I didn't even know it existed. That account existed.
He's so clever.
Well,
Anyway,
you-
he goes, it was here before I got here.
Yeah.
So that's a little concerning to me that, I mean, so that would be the only debit card that I know of
Yeah.
out in the county. Or
Yeah, I
of
never
course-
heard of a debit card. I heard about
We were
credit
talking
cards,
about
but not
credit
debit
cards, and he
cards.
said he had a debit.
Yeah,
we might go there.
Things you find out, huh?
I know, I'm like, so I don't know. I
That was
don't know about that.
Teresa.
Would the bank
Real
give you a
big.
list of people with debit cards?
Well, I imagine she would, because I had gotten before I needed a, well, it wasn't for me, it was for someone else, but, or for this office, I think, but I got a list of everyone with credit cards, but never even knew debit cards existed.
Well, great. We could have debit cards all along. Way to go.
Yeah,
It's your fault.
no, I don't like that idea, cause you know, I'm like, wait a minute. You know, I know the Justice Court has their own account, which I have nothing to do with, which, you know, is a little concerning because if anything goes wrong, it can still come back on me. They have one and the sheriff's office has one. Otherwise, those are the only two I knew of that I didn't have something to do with. So that was a little shocking to
No,
me.
because she has to prove her name now.
Well,
And I guess what's the benefit and why would there have been one set up for the extension agent?
yeah,
Well, I can see a credit card like everybody else.
that's what we were
Right.
talking about.
But he's got his own bank account, the bank statement goes to him and everything, and he just, sounds like whenever he spends money out of there, he does a claim and then just deposits that money back into that account, is what he was just telling Cheryl and I, and Cheryl knew nothing about it either, that account.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, what should we do about it? Should we issue a credit card?
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
That's what I would think, to do it just the way
He
everybody
has
else.
his own bank account.
Yeah.
The
Extension
extension
agent.
office does.
Debit account. Well, maybe,
And he says there's no, the most that's ever in there is $1,000, and he's like, and this will be about 12,000, I said.
No, now I'm with you. If he had a credit card, this would be a non-issue.
That's true.
It's the limit of the credit card that we need to make sure that, you know, he needs, right now, he needs it roughly $5,500 or something, so what are our limits on? That's the answer, is get him a credit card.
Yeah, because we've given each department a different limit on it.
Right.
Not right now.
So I guess when I go to the bank today, I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
what all accounts are under the county's FEIN, so I can see if there's something else out there that I don't know
Yeah.
about too.
you'll probably find out.
Cause that's, you know, I go, so it's under the extension, he goes, no, it's the county, I'm like, okay, but I don't understand that.
Well, that's good that he talked to you, because he was kind of wanting to do it right. But honestly, you're right, it's, in my mind, it's, you know, for what we do, we'll give you, when you need to buy stuff within your budget, you'll have a credit card, and then it won't be an issue as to, and we just need to make sure that that limit, you know, as long as everything's coded right, it doesn't matter, it's all the county's
Right.
Yeah, you're right, why would?
Yeah,
why
so
would we
that's what he
need-
said, then he
It's
puts.
almost like a huge petty cash fund.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
exactly. I bet he used it for just small.
It may have started out as petty cash and then just grown.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking, you know, the auditor says, well, what all accounts do you know, make sure I give them all this information on all the accounts that we have, and I'm like, well, except for the ones I don't know about.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want that to come back on me that I didn't report that account to them when I didn't
Sure.
know it existed.
Who?
Karen, did you
Yeah.
leave?
Yeah.
They just left.
So, all the way to the other end of Main Street.
Okay, well, maybe that's the answer, is we need to get him, we need to get the extension office him a credit, Muscle County credit card. It's not a debit card, and he doesn't, you know, he has to stay within his limits, you know, like every other
Just like
department
everybody else
is.
has.
But as long as it gets coded to the right account, it's a non-issue.
Okay, but yeah, I'll go, like I said, I'll go over there and see if I can get the information on that, and I guess we won't close that account necessarily till he has his debit card and he's using that, then I think we should close that account.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
transfer it to the credit card.
Well, if he needs money, the credit card's his answer, not having a slush fund that we need to put money in,
Right,
you know.
Hopefully I'm home Monday.
He doesn't need it. He might need, no, if he's got a credit card, he didn't really need petty cash, but if he needed a couple $100 petty cash, he could do that like everybody else does.
Is Nikki's dad,
I just don't know how
they're
that,
actually together in.
I have to get that out there, cause I mean, where did that, the money that's sitting in there now, where'd that originally come from, how's that going to?
So he was taking the four-wheelers down.
We have to,
boys, so
you know, if we end up closing that, then it gets put into the account that we keep all the money.
So when I go in Monday.
How do I balance
And
that?
that'll be
I'll have to
lost.
think about that.
To his,
I'll get lost.
What's that?
and pay him and tell him.
I'm like, Charlie's louder than you are, what did you say now?
You know, we're talking about money because she starts laughing.
Yeah,
And
and why do we get everything to?
Scary,
Yeah.
you get.
Okay,
Well, you've got the eye for these really subtleties, so
Yeah,
I think, yeah, just have a credit card, we don't even have to mess with this.
she won't call me, because she knows.
yeah. Okay, so I'll.
But you're
go there.
saying, what do you do with the money that's there, and how do you get there?
So.
And maybe you move it,
I don't have a car, so I'm staying at mom's,
it's cash, isn't
hopefully
Yeah.
Well,
but I
couldn't the
mean,
bank tell you when that was first opened?
Monday, and he can get the
They
parts.
could.
and get
it? It might have been
But-
something Lori did a while back.
One day or whatever. and
Like you said, it probably started off as, how much money is in there, do
That's
you
what
know?
I'm waiting for.
I don't, he said the most that's ever usually in there is $1,000, and I was like,
So they've set that up as like a petty cash.
Said it was $800.
Yeah.
is that what, okay,
So, but I got the money.
Yeah, so we're saying, maybe you don't,
Let him know I got the money, so.
well, you know the concern of whether or not you close it. But for this thing, we're saying, no, we're gonna give you a credit card, you need to use a credit card.
Yeah.
But Cause it sounds to me like they set up a petty cash account,
yeah.
It sounded like it.
but they used a bank account for that. And maybe it's because of the unique nature of the extension office,
3 pairs of clothes, so I've been.
but having it in our name, that's a different deal.
Right. Yeah, so I'll see what I can get from the bank anyway, and then, yeah, maybe let's try to tell him, try not, get a credit card, try not to use that till we figure out what we're gonna do with it. Use that account and just use his credit card that,
Tell them he's in violation and that there'll be an investigation, use the word investigation.
okay. Use the big words, scary words.
Scary.
So she went into Walmart and got one of those electric hammers, so,
Well,
so she should be good.
Yeah, we gotta talk to Teresa.
Cabbage soup, so she.
She had some questions on their,
We're gonna do that tomorrow.
there's different things going on structurally there versus what they planned on doing originally. To get the thing all leveled up and
well,
carried.
that's bound to happen.
And it had to do with the permanent shoring, and, bottom line is,
Yeah.
the permanent shoring has to be installed.
Yeah.
And, we were kind of struggling with, how can he have removed the temporary shoring without the permanent shoring being in place? I said, I have no idea how he was able to do that, but we both agreed that's a Jim Shilkey issue. and that, she was gonna talk to Jim and, just make sure that whatever John did, Jim's okay with it,
Well,
but,
It's screwing me over, so,
yeah.
I'm gonna try to get out there to get her either Saturday or Sunday,
okay,
taking her gambling, cause she wanted to go this weekend.
I wouldn't think people want a temporary short, but permanent.
Well, that's exactly what I said, and that's why she called, she said, I don't know. You know, if something doesn't feel right here, they've got this temporary shoring, this permanent shoring, temporary shoring's gone, permanent shoring isn't in place.
Hmm.
I said, well, why did we need even temporary shoring then?
Yeah, that's right.
Or why did we need permanent shoring, you know? And so, but he isn't planning, he's planning on installing the permanent shoring, but it isn't installed yet. And I was like you, I said, well, how could he take away the old stuff without, because the idea is the temporary shoring had these jacks that you could get it right to the right. And, you know, before you could put the permanent in, it had to be set to a certain specification. So she's gonna run that by Jim Shokey and find out.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright, see ya.
alright.
Okay,
She's on top of it, I mean, she's,
well, yeah, I know. Yeah, we pay her well, she earns every penny.
well, she's also she's proven that she does have to stay on top of it.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it doesn't proceed the way it's supposed to.
That's right,
So, that's worth the money, we'll keep the thing rolling.
yeah.
Well, is it lunch?
Still hungry?
There'll be no garlic toast, I'll tell you that.
That's gone.
That's gone, maybe even no cup of soup. I wonder how many calories is that, I bet that's 600 calories.
Don't figure it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. You know, my law birthday cakes have no calories.
Well, for the birthday person.
Yeah.
You're a multitasker.
Ben, do you wanna come with us?
Oh.
Well, by golly,
Let's roll, Norma, we're going to lunch if you wanna go.
I'm gonna do the last week of the museum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is the last
Closing,
week, isn't it?
You're very welcome, sir. Closes on the 30th, the last day.
That's right.
It's closed for the season.
On its
But I
way out.
appreciate, so I maybe next week.
Well, the only reason we're asking is because you'll buy when we. Not because we like you, or we want.
Well, thank you.
It's purely
You're a
financial.
gentleman and a scholar, Robert.
It's purely financial.
He's a scoundrel.
Well, scoundrel. Oh, yeah, I misspoke.
Yeah, but did you ever see that show Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Oh, yeah. There were.
Steve
I
Martin.
learned a new hat.
Relation. Oh, is that your cat hat?
My cat hat.
You ever watch Murders in the Building, Murders in the Building?
Oh, that's excellent.
Oh, my word. And Martin Short and Steve.
Yeah,
Martin.
yeah. It keeps your interest, you know.
Oh, shucks. So
But
good.
that's an Apple thing.